Because when you don't really understand your worth and then you want to get out and get into a relationship, you find yourself in situationships. You find yourself looking for love in conditions. You find yourself looking for love in all the wrong places. When you knew that you were worthy, when you knew that you're enough, you really kind of get a good balanced, even step with going into dating. So after you establish that you're enough, then I want you to go into the dating process, which then you start interviewing people. Okay, the dating process is interview, and this is me all the way. I came up with this myself. You interview someone, you test them out, then you make a commitment, and then you start investing all those good feelings and all of this and all of that, and your money and your time and this abundance of energy that you've been saving up because you've been single so long. Then you start investing. But you want to interview, then you want to test, then you want to make a commitment, then you want to invest. Okay? So it's really important that you go through that process, especially interviewing. You don't just interview one person at a time. Does that make sense? Unless you can't handle it. Some people can't handle doing multiple interviews, but you want to get good interviews going on so you can say, okay, this is who I'm looking for. I understand my positive aspects of being in a relationship. I understand what a relationship looks like to me. So let me start interviewing people to see who fits this. And I'm going to be honest with you, going on dates is the best form of interviewing. Like talking on the phone is a great form of interviewing, but you want to be able to sit and talk in public. You don't want to just jump to Netflix and chilling because you don't really get to talk, right? So you really want to get to talking and interviewing and ask them about things, and then you connect those with the positive aspects. And you know, okay, he's passing the interview, she's passing the interview, they are passing the interview. So then we go into the testing period, which is like, how you get a job, you pass the interview, because anybody can pass the interview. People just tell you what you want to hear, right? Which I think happens to a lot of people in the dating scene. You hear a lot of what you want to hear, and then the next thing you know, you're in a situationship. So then you go into the testing period. This is where, like, for 90 days, you're temporary, okay? You've interviewed, you passed the interview, like, let's go on more dates. Let's go travel. Let's go see how we really are together. Let's go see how you really are with other people in different situations so I can really get to know you and test that everything you said is really true and dear to yourself and genuine, right? So if they pass the testing period, which I'm going to tell you, most people don't pass it. Okay, some of y'all flunk them and then just keep them as a boyfriend or girlfriend. So after you get through that testing period, then you make a commitment. It's really not that hard when you know that someone is so right for you that you can feel that, hey, with them you have the whole world. You really don't need nothing else. You've tested this and you know this to be true. Then you make a commitment, right? You make a solid commitment, say, okay, I don't want to live without this. And then you move into invest all the love you got, all the energy you got, all the money you got, all the time you got. Then invest. When you know this is somebody I cannot live without because I've tested this person to be so true, I don't want to live without that. I'm willing to invest all I got into this. Okay? So some of you go out of order with this process. A lot of people go out of order with this process, where it's simple enough to just say that, hey, okay, I'm interviewing you, we're getting to know each other, I'm not trying to jump in bed with you, unless that's what it is. Like, you're like, okay, I would never date this person, but they may be a good lay. You know what I'm saying? No shame, no shade. It's just one of those things where if you know that you're trying to seek something higher or seek something more, you want to go through the process in order. You don't want to interview somebody and be like, he's been talking my ear off. This feels so good. I'm finna just fall in love and I'm finna jump in it. No. No. You have to test. Okay, you have to test. You got to make sure this wasn't no liar. This wasn't somebody just trying to get you out of everything you got. And then next thing you know, you on For Color Girls talking about somebody just got away with all my stuff. You didn't test the person. You just jumped to interviewing. And then a lot of you like to interview, then test, and they kind of make like a C or whatever. Then you want to start investing, and you don't even have a commitment, right? You've pretty much given everything that you have for nothing. You've given everything that you have. You're investing in something that really ain't yours to invest in, right? You're investing in a business, so to speak, right? That has nothing to do with you yet because you have not committed to the business. You don't even know if you're going to get a return on your investment. You're just investing. You're just throwing money away. So I want y'all to think about that. Stick to the process. You interview, you test, you commit, then you invest. Y'all with me? Can I get an amen? Can I get a heart or something? Let me know if y'all picking up what I'm putting down, because I think that process is foolproof.